and you've not graduated school, so shut the to college. I'm a well-spoken until you graduate woman. School, don't talk to me. I need to see your degree before you talk to me. You have a degree. Shut what are you doing with it? Healthcare administration. And I have he was shouting on BBN.
Let me
you never even traveled out before, please.
I never traveled. I'm not like Tolani. Let me go. Tolani,
who degree help, Tolani? Who degree help? And who traveling out help? That one even hits me past because even myself, I never travel out. So let's say they shade all of us. Just because I will never travel, not come and say if they follow us talk any he pay me, not be small. Hey Bethans, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha and I'm really glad to have you here. Please do hit the subscribe button before you leave. Also give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed watching it. Turn on my post notifications so you get notified every time I put out a new video, and please keep watching my ads. Thank you guys so much for the engagement you guys had with the ads from the last video. Okay, it means a whole lot to me. Please do not stop. Okay, I need all the money I can get. All right, now without wasting any more time, let's just get straight into the video of the day. Okay guys, I know that yesterday came as a shocker to a lot of us because some of the things they were saying, well, most of the things they were saying, it almost seemed like ha voila, this guy reunion it go hot pass as we even take think up. Okay, but let's just address a few things. I have quite a number of things I have to say about some of the housemates that had their basketballs yesterday, and the first on my list is definitely V. Please, can we give V a round of applause? Like, can we just give her a standing ovation? Because the girl deserves it. Like, forget your hate towards V, forget about whatever thought you had about V before now. See what that babe did last night. Like, I stand. Okay, I stand a coin. See the way she just sat down there, like very composed, like I'm not gonna be mad. Okay, if you want to be shouting, be shouting. When you're done shouting, I would then tell Ebuka what I have to say. And she still stood her ground, you know, just said the thing she wanted to say. There was not too much fighting and all of that. And guys, let me just tell you what this particular attitude of V did for her last night. Okay, first of all, it changed the narrative for her. I know a lot of people have different things to say about V. A lot of people call her bitter liver and all of that. But then her action from yesterday just put her on a different pedestal. Okay, and obviously that has increased her fan base a great deal, because I saw a lot of people in the comments, oh, before I didn't used to stand V, but now I stand. And you know, just a lot of people saying different positive things about the girl on Twitter and all of that. And for me, that's a win. Okay, that's a win. V, see, collect, good, because you deserved it from last night. Now moving on to T-Baj. Baby girl, no, that's not what you should be doing. As a bad bitch that you were just claiming to be, you know, that's not how to behave. Okay, all the things you said yesterday, well, not all of it, most of the things you said yesterday were just not necessary. I felt like you were doing too much. And the annoying thing is that before the show started, it was T-Baj that was saying, oh, who is watching BBNaija reunion tonight, you know, thinking that, you know, the whole thing was going to be in her favor. But this life no balance. Okay, man proposes but God disposes. That's basically what happened to T-Baj last night. It was bad. First of all, I feel like T-Baj is that friend that when you tell them something in private, when things go south, everything you said is gonna come out. Because why on earth was she talking about V putting too much pepper in her food so that ulcer patients will not eat? For crying out loud, that is not her place to say. Yes, I get it. A lot of people in my comment section from yesterday kept on saying, oh, better, why is everybody choosing to just attack T-Baj? Why is no one paying attention to V? V was the first person that called T-Baj a slut because, oh, why would she not bring out the fact that she's a runs girl and all of that? Let me tell you, the reason people were not paying attention to V saying that was because T-Baj was already doing too much. You know how we can be like when somebody is doing too much, even though the person you are maltreating is the person at fault, but just because that person was quiet at the time, it just seems like, see, there's nothing you can say, now you did wrong, because now you did shout like mad person. And it was just really embarrassing. Like, it was too much. Okay, T-Baj said more than her mouth, you know. And the thing is, at the end of the day, she wasn't even making any sense. She just ended up embarrassing herself. You know when they say like mad wurongwe and Allah, that's exactly what T-Baj did. She just fall her hand, like she just, you know, she fall herself for ground, and there's really nothing we can do about it, because not be say me she talk. Now the things when she talk, now we hear, now make us to use and the judge them. Okay, I know that T-Baj's fans are still T-Baj's fans, but you know, guys, if person do wrong, mona talk am. Okay, now let's move on to Dorothy. Guys, let me just tell you, I know that Dorothy fans, they'll still come in and tell me, oh, Betha, why do you hate Dorothy so much? In fact, there was a comment from one of my last videos, I think the second to the last video, where I said, oh, now let's talk about the elephant in the room, Dorothy. And then someone was like, oh, Betha, why do you hate Dorothy so much? Why would you call Dorothy an elephant? Sister, can you rest? That was not an insult. That was just a figure of speech. So relax, okay? Now let's talk about Dorothy for a second. From everything we watched yesterday, I'm like, Dorothy, can you just relax? Like, what was the need for all those side comments? For me, it was just somehow. Now let me tell you, if it was just the Wathoni thing that Dorothy was putting her mouth, I'll say, okay, that's fine. She's trying to get back at Wathoni. But then Dorothy was just making a lot of side comments, you know, giving us different looks. I'm like, sister, can you rest? Like, rest, because if they start to talk your own again now, you go start to use shut the F up, shut the F up, shut the F up. You guys relax. Breakfast to be served, everybody go get their own portion, so no need for all this. Relax, okay? I'm not saying she shouldn't answer questions when Ebuka ask her. I'm not saying she shouldn't contribute when there's a need to, but then when you need to keep quiet for the other person to talk, please keep quiet. And this is not just to Dorothy, this is even to all the housemates. Like, you guys relax, okay? It just seems like all of you came ready to embarrass yourselves, ready to open Nash. I mean, we are here for it all, but relax, okay? Relax. Now to Wathoni, darling, please don't do that again. You see that your cheap lie? Can you just stop it, okay? Stop it, because you were even embarrassing yourself. Which one is it? Was just cruise that what? Cruise, if like say you don't forget, say we watch the show, you been there the show. Okay, that night said that you were telling Prince, and you need to just make your decision. If you want to be with T-Bad, be with her. If you want to be with Nengi, be with Nengi. If you want to be with me, be with me. I don't want this whole issue. I'm rather going to choose my friend over any, you know, triangle and all of that. Sister, that conversation, was it also a cruise? Because you seemed so serious, okay? Your facial expression was serious. Everything you were saying, you were so emotional about it. So which one be cruise? Did we miss the definition of cruise? Because to me, nothing is cruising about that, okay? You just a lie. Your lie just they cruise you up and down. So just shut up. As you guys already know, you get people when I like for the house, but like I said, if they fuck up, me, I will use my hand to flog them. So this is me coming here to flog Prince. See, Prince, you need to just chill. All this nonsense way they do, because I will like, you know, me say we not they see them. You just they mess up. Why do you think it's okay to use demeaning words to describe other people? The other night, he used to start take shade Neo, say Neo they financially incapable. We make Xoxo come defend Neo, come say, see, Prince, you need to relax. King Kong doesn't necessarily have to beat his chest before everybody knows that it's King Kong. For me, that was disrespectful. Then yesterday, he did it again when he outrightly said, oh, Wathoni is insignificant. See, if you want to drive your point home, you can actually drive it home without using those demeaning words. Which one is all this one? When that one start, Prince, because I don't really understand. When that one start, a whole Prince, hey, Prince, bless you, go watch it, because this nonsense, you're not supposed to see him for where you did. You fuck up, okay? You fuck up. Now, last but not the least, Neo. No, you just they run your mouth, okay? With the see Neo, they run in mouth. You just bless the end. The guys a bit talk in the field defend himself, but guy, we can see through you. You say if you did lie. Okay, you did lie. Yes, we get it. You say you not like him like that, you not like him like that. So explain to us that day where they evicted badge. That day where they evicted badge. When you they tell Erica, say, and I been they feel the babe, oh. I don't know say the babe said they feel me. Did you say it, Abi? You did not say it. Abi to say we don't forget. Forget I don't get first class for school. I get first class for Amebo. So things like this I remember. So now they whine me. Now they not trying. You dey lie. See, if anything, from everything Tolani Baj said yesterday, you see that part where she called you a liar. I stand, okay? Because you too dey lie. But that don't mean I not still like you. I like you, but you dey lie. You dey use sense. You dey use worry. You know, you dey use worry sense till they play. You dey lie. What's the happen? Something when you talk, you can't lie, say, you not say you feel am. You feel am. There was a time Neo was actually feeling T-Bad. It's just that he was already neck deep with V and all of that. He genuinely likes V. And you guys, we already know the dynamics of his relationship with V, so there was really no way he could have been with T-Bad. But he was feeling T-Bad. I'm not saying he wanted to pursue it or anything, but he was feeling the babe. Like towards that time when T-Bad was evicted, he was feeling her. And he verbally said it. He said it, say, I don't know. Say the babe, they feel me, oh, because me said I been they feel the babe. What's in that one me? They feel the babe. I go feel knock for you just now. Me no say the lie. Anyways, guys, that's basically everything I have to say. But let me correct something. I know that from my video of last night, I said something about Katrina referring to Bright about the whole 5 seconds thing, saying he did not last 5 seconds on her bed, that she had to leave him and go over to the sitting room. Guys, I made a mistake. It wasn't even Bright she was referring to. You guys remember it was she and Praise that had that their aggressive cuddling. I feel like it was Praise she was talking about, because there was really nothing between Katrina and Bright except it was outside of the house. But if we're talking about the people Katrina had things to do with in the house, then that conversation would be directed at Praise, because you guys remember what happened that night. Now they were under the duvet. They said that they cuddle aggressively. One never still understand the English. Which one be cuddling aggressively? Were you knocking or you were not knocking? We go find out, because these housemates, they go still use their hand to open their own nyash. So yes, we'll find out. Okay, now that's basically everything I have for you guys in today's video. If you enjoyed watching it, please don't forget to give me a very big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and if you haven't watched the video from last night where V and T-Bar just got at it, calling themselves sluts and all of that, you be runs baby, they suck dick for free. I'm going to leave the cards up here so you guys can check it out as well, with clips and everything, and then you come back and tell me what you think. All right, thank you guys so much. I love you so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.